9 runners loaded. And that off. In the Ballylynch Stud out of GBF Ingabelle Stakes, listed race for 2-year-old fillies. It's over 7 furlongs. And it is on the inside, Easy Mover and Garden of Eden, the stable companions, followed by Chantez, Unexpected Issues, Mojave River in between horses, followed on settling down by Bubbling, and then Indigo Dream, Nancy J and So to Bed with the final couple. It's Easy Mover coming off the back straight, leading by 3 parts of a length to Garden of Eden. Just third is Chantez on the outside of On the Rail is Unexpected Issues, followed by Mojave River, 2 lengths to Bubbling, and then Indigo Dream, followed towards halfway by And So to Bed and Nancy J. Little changes in the order, just shading it, is Easy Mover from Garden of Eden, a length in front of Chantez, and then the red cap of Unexpected Issues in 4th, and Mojave River as they leave the 3 behind, and Indigo Dream. The back 3 are Bubbling, Nancy Jane, and So to Bed as they run round the home turn. 2.5 furlongs to go and locked together round the bend. Are the stable companions Easy Mover and Garden of Eden, being followed by Chantez, who's making ground on the outside to come and tackle the pair, followed then by Bubbling, who's waiting for an out, then Indigo Dream, Mojave River, Nancy Jane, So to Bed, Unexpected Issues. Chantez leads inside the final 200 yards, but is all over the place from Easy Mover, Bubbling on the inside of Garden of Eden, but it's Chantez in front by more than a length. Chantez, Bubbling, Garden of Eden, Easy Mover, Nancy Jane next. Chantez wins the third Ingabelle for Colin Keane and Jared Lyons. Off a mile to go, the KPMG Champions Juvenile Stakes. It's a Group 2. Then it is Green Impact, just leading up Delacroix, improving his Bernard Shaw, plain white cap on the outside and dropped out by a couple of lengths as Green Triangle. As Bernard Shaw heads, Green Impact, followed by Delacroix. 4th of the 4 is Green Triangle as they continue towards the end of the back straight. Bernard Shaw and Declan McDonough now forcing it from Green Impact and Shane Foley, then Delacroix. Ryan Moore with last of the quartet, turning out of the back straight, Green Triangle and Dylan Brown McMonigal. In the lead by 2 lengths is Bernard Shaw, heading soon for the halfway stage, the 4 furlong point, is followed by Green Impact. And now there's 3 between 1 and 2. Nudged in third is Delacroix, with the back marker continuing to be Green Triangle. In the lead is Bernard Shaw, working back for the home straight with just over 3 furlongs to go. In second place is Green Impact. Ridden along in third is Delacroix. And still at the back as they run round the home turn is Green Triangle. Bernard Shaw first in from Green Impact as they pass the 2, and then Delacroix followed by Green Triangle. Racing to the final furlong and a half in the KPMG Champions Juvenile Stakes, and 1 out from the rail. It's Green Impact coming to press. Bernard Shaw were trying to bridge the gap in third as Delacroix. It's Green Impact, fractional leader from Bernard Shaw, and Delacroix on the outside. Green Impact in front from Delacroix as they go close home. Great Impact again confirmed superiority over Delacroix. Third was Bernard Shaw, well clear from Green Triangle. And thereof, as they break away over a mile in the Tonybet Solonaway Stakes, it's a Group 2. First to show in front is Lord Masseuses from on the inside, Flight Plan, working out to Diego Velazquez, the Champions Juvenile winner on this day last year. These are being followed by an improving in between horses, Poker Face, and then Mutasadif and Bright Stripes and Bold Discovery. Racing inside the 6 furlong point, well settled down now, and it's Flight Plan on the inside, the leader from Diego Velazquez, Lord Masseuses, Poker Face, Mutasadif next, and Bright Stripes, Bold Discovery, Gale and Mountain Bear. Power Under Me, and 2 lengths off them at the back is Maljoom. Continuing towards the halfway stage, and it's Flight Plan and Clifford Lee by half length to Diego Velazquez and Ryan Moore on board the favourite. Break of a length to in third, Lord Masseuses and Gary Carroll. Just edging to third from Poker Face and James Doyle. These are followed by Mutasadif and Bright Stripes, those 2 racing together. And then Mountain Bear, Bold Discovery, Galen is 2 behind, Power Under Me and Maljoom. 2.5 furlongs from the finish as they run round the home turn. Flight Plan with looking ominous on the outside, Dago Velazquez, followed by Lord Masseuses, who's trying to close on them in third. Poker Face next in Bright Stripes, and Mutasadif with the nose band. Out wider is Mountain Bear as his stable companion Diego Velazquez strikes the front. From Flight Plan, Lord Masseuses, followed then by Poker Face, Mutasadif and Mountain Bear, but it's Diego Velazquez in front as they run up towards the last 50 yards. It's Diego Velazquez winning at back-to-back Champions Festivals from Mutasadif, Mountain Bear, Lord Masseuses, Poker Face, and running on to good effect at the finish was Maljuman between horse. Flag is raised. And they're off in the 9-runner Coolmore America Justify Matron Stakes, Group 1. Over a mile, and it is Mama's Girl on the inside, taken on by Fallen Angel. Close up is Porta Fortuna, and on the outside Soprano, followed by Vespertilio and Wendler, then Elang Elang together at the back with Jancis and Magical Sunset. The leader is Fallen Angel, the 1,000 guineas heroine when last seen in May, now in the Watman Racing colours, is closely followed by Soprano. On the inside is Mama's Girl, and fourth is Porta Fortuna with a break of a couple of lengths to Vespertilio, followed off the back straight by Elang Elang. The final three are Wendler, Magical Sunset and Jancis. Little changes in the order as they come past the halfway stage. In the lead is Fallen Angel and James Doyle by half length to Soprano and Billy Lochnan on the outside. Followed round towards the entrance to the straight by Mama's Girl and Robert Weirty. And these are tracked by Porta Fortuna and Tom Marquand as they leave the three-pole behind them. Then Elang Elang, Vespertilio, Wendler, Magical Sunset, and getting a squeeze out the back is Jancis. They're in the straight. Just over a quarter to go. Fallen Angel from Soprano on the inside. Mama's Girl into a challenging position is Porta Fortuna. These four are wide across the track. Two up on Elang Elang, and then Magical Sunset and Wendler's next. They're stretched from rail to rail. Staying on the outside is Vespertilio. In front now is Porta Fortuna, and away she goes from Fallen Angel, Soprano. Porta Fortuna is the winner from Fallen Angel, Soprano. Elang Elang finished off well as Porta Fortuna completes a hat-trick of wins at the highest level in the Matron Stakes for Tom Marquand and Dominic O'Brien. As the white flag is raised, and they're off. 8 runners over a mile and a quarter in the Royal Bahrain Irish Champion Stakes. And just pushed on to lead is Luxembourg. Close up is Ghost Writer. Running the rail is Royal Rhyme. And they're followed by Shin Emperor, Augusta Rodin, and Economics racing together with the final couple, Los Angeles, and in the white cap is Hans Andersen. Less than a mile to go. And the leader is Luxembourg under Declan McDonough by more than a length to Ghost Writer and Richard Kingscote in second. Third is Royal Rhyme and Clifford Lee, being followed by Shin Emperor and Yusei Sakai. Economics and Tom Marquand on the outside of Augusta Rodin and Ryan Moore. And these are being followed by Los Angeles, Dylan Brown, McMonigal, and trailing the field is Hans Andersen and Chris Hayes. As they reach the halfway stage, and little changes in the order. It is Luxembourg upholding an advantage of a length and a half over Ghost Rider than Royal Rhyme. Improving on the outside is Economics in the dark blue jacket. Shin Emperor next in between horses with the back three, the stable companions. Auguste Rodin, Los Angeles, and Hans Andersen. 4 furlongs out, and it's Luxembourg by less than a length now to Ghost Rider. Economics, horse with the big white face, continuing to move up to the leaders on the outside. Then Royal Rhyme, followed by Shin Emperor, Auguste Rodin, and then Los Angeles, and finally Hans Andersen as they tighten up on the home turn. 2.5 furlongs to go in the Royal Bahrain Irish Champion Stakes, and it's Luxembourg first into the straight and now been asked for more. Economics on the outside of Ghost Rider, followed then by Royal Rhyme. Auguste Rodin is trying to pick up in the middle of the track, and then Shin Emperor, Los Angeles, and Hans Andersen. Still in front is Luxembourg, but here on the outside is stable companion Auguste Rodin. Economics in between horses. These fight out the finish. Running on is Los Angeles. Economics and Auguste Rodin. Economics from Auguste Rodin. Shin Emperor, big run by the Japanese colt. On the outside was Los Angeles. Economics hits the big time in the Royal Bahrain Irish Champion Stakes for Tom Marquand, William Haggis. They're off. 10 runners leave the stalls. At the mile and a half start, the Tonybet We're Here to Play Stakes. It's a Group 3. Kinesiology is the leader, followed by Trust Your Instinct on the outside of Euphoric, being followed by La Familia, who runs for Japan. Next on the outside is Thunder Roll, and then Chantez, Samir, Yashin, Klondike, one from last, and trading a well-spaced outfield is Leopardstown. Coming inside the 10 furlong point, the leader is Kinesiology, followed by Trust Your Instinct, and then Euphoric. On the inside is La Familia, followed down the far side by Thunder Roll, and then Chantez. The final four are Samir, Yashin, Klondike, and Leopardstown. Inside the final mile, little changes from first to last. In front is Kinesiology and Shane Foley by a length to Trust Your Instinct, and Dylan Brown McMonigal a break of a length and a half. To La Familia and Yusei Sakai in third, and fourth is Euphoric and Ryan Moore just fifth. Stable companion Sean T and Gary Carroll as they race towards the final 6.5 furlongs. Almost at halfway, it's Kinesiology, followed closely by Trust Your Instinct, and then Euphoric. On the inside is La Familia, who's followed by Sean T, and then Thunder Roll, as they race towards the end of the back straight. Kinesiology, Trust Your Instinct still within a couple of lengths. And then La Familia, Euphoric, Sean T, Thunder Roll, and then comes Samir. Yashin is two behind Klondike and Leopardstown. Coming up to the last half mile, Kinesiology by more than a length. Two in second place, Trust Your Instinct. Just edging to third is La Familia from Euphoric. Edging a little bit closer, Thunder Road on the outside of Sean T, and they're tracked for the approach to the straight by Samir, then Klondike, Yashin, and Leopardstown under 3 furlongs to go. As they run round the home turn, and Kinesiology extends his lead to 2 1/4 lengths over Trust Your Instinct. Thunder Roll makes a run on the outside of Euphoric, followed by La Familia, and then Shanti and Samir is trying to gain on the leaders. Kinesiology with just over a furlong to go from Trust Your Instinct, who hasn't gone away. Racing now to the final 200 yards. Kinesiology pressed by Trust Your Instinct. Trust Your Instinct hits the front from Kinesiology. These are away from Thunder Roll, and on the outside Samir. Trust Your Instinct is making up for the last twice in the Tonybet stakes, with dipping heads for the placings. Thunder Roll, Kinesiology, and Samir. And thereof, over to mile 5, the Irish Stallion Farms EBF Petingo Premier Handicap. And it is Fighter who takes them along in these early stages from Oriole, Chemistry Handy with Satin and the top way, Eagle's Way, followed by Spasiba, as they make the bend to take them into the back straight. And the leader is Fighter from Stable Companion Chemistry, and then Eagle's Way, Satin next, being followed round the bend at the 11 by Spasiba, and then Oriole and Magillamar. In between horses is Barn So, and then Amira Jamadan, Surprise Package. The name's Jock next on the inside of Daddy Lad. As they race down the far side, and spacing out this field is Fighter and Wayne Hazard. Breaking some 4 or 5 lengths clear of Chemistry in second place, the man of Ryan Moore. Third is Eagle's Way and Chris Hayes, and fourth is Satin. And Shane Foley, just fifth is Oriole from Spasiba, then Amira Jamira, Magillamar and Surprise Package, and Barn So next, then the name's Jock, and Derry Lad after them, being followed by Smooth Tom, My Liking next on the inside of Plantier, and then Bialystok and Honor. And New Berkering is well back in the field, who's followed by New Year Runners, Comfort Zone, First Man. At the back of the field, there's a lot of joy. Passing the halfway stage in the Petingo Premier Handicap, and it is Fighter with reduced advantage as the field start to stack up in behind the front runner. Chemistry continues to give chase, improving his Surprise Package on the outside of Eagle's Way, and then Oriole. Amira Jamara next with Satin, the names Jock, Magillamar and Spasiba racing together. My Liking, Barnso, then Derry Lad and Plenty next with Honor. New Berkering is being followed by New Year Runners, and then Smooth Tom. Followed by Bialystok, Lot of Joy, First Man, and now the back marker is Comfort Zone. Tightly grouped with 3.5 furlongs to go. It is Fighter as of yet to be headed. Being tracked On the approach to the straight by Chemistry, then Surprise Package, who's sharing third with Eagles Way, then Immediate Jamara, improving on the outside of Satin, and then Audio Spasiba is ridden along, then the names Jock McGillamart and Barnes, so next, followed by My Like and Honor and Derry Lad and Plantier, New Year Honours and First Man, but gone again from the front as Fighter has re-established a lead of over 3 lengths, and it's widening to Chemistry, Eagles Way, and then Immediate Jamara. Satin is next, followed then by Audio Spasiba on the outside, but stealing a clear march is Fighter. They're not going to challenge Fighter at the end of the Petingo Premier Handicap. It is Fighter all the way from stable companion Chemistry, Eagles Way, New Backring, flashed out for the 4. Ready and off. Over 7 furlongs. The Irish Stallion Farms EBF Sovereign Path Premier Handicap. Out well Physique takes them along. Ridden up Cuban Tiger. On the pace is Rachna, followed by Blues Emperor. On the inside is Atlantic Coast as they continue to the end of the back straight. Physique and Rachna together, followed by Cuban Tiger, Blues Emperor. I'm Superman next on the inside, Atlantic Coast. Gleneagle Bay and Damber Diplomat next, followed by Havana Blue and Cortez Bay and Rami. Place or 2 outside mid-division is Cerulean Bay with 2 lengths to Old Faithful. Booyah next, then Dance Night and Day, Hurricane Ivor. And whipping them in is Garfield Shadow as they come past the halfway stage. The leader is Physique, presses ahead by a length and a half with 3 to run. From Rachna, Blues Emperor on the inside disputes third, turning for home with Cuban Tiger. And then I'm Superman, Atlantic Coast on the inside of Damber Diplomat, and then Gleneagle Bay. At the head of the straight with just over 2 to run, and it's Physique with Blues Emperor driving up on the inside, followed by Atlantic Coast. I'm Superman, Damber Diplomat. Cortez Bay, Gleneagle Bay is getting into top gear. On the outside, Havana Blue with Cerulean Bay. Racing inside the final furlong, and it's Gleneagle Bay getting to the front from Blues Emperor, Havana Blue, Dance Night and Day. Garfield Shadow is really giving it a last check down the outside. Dance Night and Day! On the far side was Gleneagle Bay with Garfield Shadow, the best finisher, then Booyah and Havana Blue. All installed, off over a mile in the 9th and final HKJC Whirlpool Autumn Fillies Premier Handicap. Up for the lead, Sumptuary Law, Eleanor Dash with Solar Breeze, attended by Vera's Secret. Improving his Super Exceed on the outside of Quadruple as they organise themselves at the end of about a furlong and a half, and it is Vera's Secret who's gone through the lead, being followed by Eleanor Dashwood, Star Galaxy the top weight, and then Super Exceed on the outside of Solar Breeze, followed towards the 5, City of Lies, and then Snellen and Natuna and Sumptuary Law. Quadruple shuffled back into mid-division, followed by Lucky Out in the blue cap. And then on the inside is Arisig, who's upsides independent expert, and Evening Blossom and Carsavina next. Further down the field is Zafar on the inside, and then September Leaves. The final couple are Lady Lynette. And on the inside of Lady Lynette, as they work back for the approach to the straight, is Anne Vega. They're past the halfway stage. Vera's Secret only just leads from Super Exceed on the outside of Star Galaxy, being followed round the home turn by Eleanor Dashwood. Solar Breeze next, then Snellen and Sumptuary Law. Serial Lies, Lucky Out next, then Quadruple and Independent Expert. But stealing a march on the field is Vera's Secret. Nathan Cross have skipped away from Eleanor Dashwood. Snellen is running on late ahead of Sumptuary Law, followed then by Arisig, but it's Vera's Secret, the one they've got to go and peg back, and time is running out. It's Vera's Secret and Nathan Cross, not for catching in the 9th and final race here at Leopardstown. Second will be Snellen, then Serialized Sumptuary Law, Arisig, Eleanor Dashwood, Evening Blossom, Never Nearer, and then Anvik and Carsavina.